Hi, folks. How are you? Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. I'm back live with you. I'm so excited about this because I'm just like, I've been trying hard to get ready for this and prepping for this. I'm going to do a little bit of sprinkling the love quickly here. I hope y'all can be with me for this. Hopefully, you'll be live with me. This is all about bling and paper and bling. You don't have to, you can do all kind of blingy stuff. And so we're going to have fun making some blingy stuff for some ephemera. I have four, let me clear out a little bit here, for a journal that I am actually working on. And so I'm going to go ahead and just get started because I actually have a minute of prep work that I didn't get to. I have these printables and I want just a couple of them. So I want to just trim this a little bit here. I did not get to this part. If this thing would behave and cooperate with me. Y'all know, if y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with this thing because number one, I have a very tough time. You can see how I just messed that up. I have an extremely hard time telling where this line is. It just does not, in my brain, does not make sense to me as to where this line is that it cuts on this one. And I know it has the blue. I get it. But for some reason, my brain just does not align with it. And I'm always off when I cut. I either cut way over into what I'm doing or I cut it too big. And so I don't know. It's just, I have a tough time seeing it, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of like figuring it out. After a few cuts, I kind of get it like I just did, but there we go. I just kind of want one of these. Actually, I do want all of them, but I'm only going to cut one for today's sample of what we're doing because today is all about some bling and adding it to our journals, adding it to paper. And so I've got some printed ephemera here that I printed. These are on these are on time cards. Says we're all a little mad here. This one says it's always tea time. My journal is, of course, it's across the room where I was doing something with it earlier to prep at lunchtime, and I left it over there. So, but anyway, that's okay. It's a little golden book, Alice in Wonderland is what it is that I'm working on. And so I've got some little ATC cards here. They are some printed ephemera. It's just printed like stickers and I stick them on. But that's not what we're here about today because we're here about some bling. I was trying to prep some things so I would have some things to work with is what I was attempting to do. I also have some doilies that I'm going to work with in printing, and I printed those. I have some bags that to work with. Thank you, Christy. And then I have some guest checks. This is my own art that I did. These are all from the Creative Curiosities Paper Notions pack, which I'm a curator for. I did September's box, which was all Alice in Wonderland, and my exclusive for that box was some of my original art and then some background printouts and all of that printables. So this is kind of all from that kit that I printed. Not this, but this stuff here, these images here, etc. So I want to give a tip really quick before we really get started here. This is a pill case, and you're going to see what I do with the pill case. I don't know. This one is a Sunday through Saturday pill case. I have, okay, it says Walmart Pharmacy. I have no idea how I ended up with this because I've never had Walmart Pharmacy, but somehow it ended up in my possession. I think somebody gave it to me. I don't know. But anyway, I tell you what I do with them. And so when I pick out beads, so for those that don't know me, my name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art. I'm also a member of owner of the Creative Course Collab and a curator for the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack. And I'm going to show you how I use that. Let me grab some fun things that I think will be some fun beads to work with throughout this, what we're doing. Maybe these would be fun. And so when I form maybe those. Okay. And then I want to grab some of these. And I want to grab maybe some of those, but I definitely want those. And then some of these. All right. So what I want to do is I want to create some dangles that are going to dangle from my guest checks here. First thing I want to do is I just want to trim off the part. And I should use my trimmer for this because clearly it would be a better line, but whatever. I'm just going to trim that off. We're going to put a little dangle on here. Oh, I meant to get my other stuff. Where are those? Okay, well, I'll run and grab it in a minute. I don't think I brought them over here. I bought everything over here except for the one thing I needed, but that's okay. We're going to create that. And so what I do is I come up with a design, right? And you have to come up with like how many beads, etc. And so on this one, I think we'll put maybe some pretty blue. And I'm just going to pop those beads right in that slot. Maybe we'll use a couple of these. I'm going to put those in that slot. And I think we'll use some of these smaller black beads. We'll pop some in there. And then, I know I'm not using these. These just got pulled out because it was, and then I know I want some of these. I don't need to put those in there. But this just keeps me from having a mess. And it also keeps me in my pattern, or, you know, that way I can just keep my beads set aside, whatever, for what I'm doing. And so we're gonna do a little dangle. So I'm gonna use a little pin. I don't know what these are called, like pen eyes. I don't know. They're for jewelry making, and they have like a little pin on the end, right? Looks like a little pen, except for like a sewing pen, except for it's not sharp. And so we're gonna put a little daisy thing on the end because I just like the way that looks. There's no rhyme nor reason other than I just like the way that ends that whole little dangle, right? And so I'm looking for my other, oh, there they are. Okay, good. Goody goody. And so we're just gonna I'm gonna put a little black one on. And I just randomly grabbed some beads, guys. And so I think I'll put this larger one on just because I think that'll be kind of cute. And then we'll put a little color one on just because I think it would be nice to pull that color in. Into it, right? I don't need huge, okay? And I don't want huge. I can always end it with another one of these. All right, y'all go see me do something. There we go. That's my trick. If you can't pick it up, get your finger damp and touch it. It's my spit, guys. It's nobody else's. All right, now here comes the trick. We're going to make a little loop. And so I'm going to show you how I have been taught to do this. So I'm going to take my pliers, my jewelry pliers. I've got my beads, like however many you have, right? I'm going to hold them so they're tight against there with my finger, right? And God, give me a little grace because I'm new at this beading thing. I'm going to put the right there, kind of close, not touching. See, it's close. Can you see that? It's close, but it's not touching. I don't know. It's a teeny, teeny, tiny space. Okay, I'm going to hold it with my finger and I'm going to bend that. So we've got a bend, right? Okay. Now I'm going to hold this and I'm going to grab my little cutters. These are like, they cut like really close, and I'm going to line it up with my finger. I'm not cutting my finger. It's just my finger is my guide, right? I'm just going to set that down. It's kind of magnetized a little bit so it sticks, which is nice because it doesn't fly all over the place, right? I like that. Make sure it's down tight. Now I'm going to go to my little, I don't know what they're called. They're just like, you know, they got like little rolls. I'm going to grab it at the end. Roller pliers. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know the official terms, so forgive me. And I'm just going to make a circle. And I'm just like grabbing it and turning it. And then grabbing it and turning it. Grabbing it and turning it. And my goal is to just have a complete little circle. Look how cute. See? That's all I need to do. Okay. That looks pretty cute. Now, this is where I need my... Where did I put those? I'm totally not... Oh, there they are. Hold on. Let me go grab. I've got to grab... I only have 45 minutes, and I've got to hurry up or we'll only get one thing done. I have a little plastic binding thing that fell on the floor earlier. And you would think with this room, I could walk past it without stepping on it and making that popping noise. But every time I walk past it, I step on it. And it goes pop. Pop goes the weasel. All right. My brad. That's what I forgot was my brads. So y'all tell me, have you been watching today? I have not been watching. And I'm sad to say that, but I was trying to get my work done so I could get some prep done. And I didn't get as much prep done as I wanted, but I did get my work done. So there's that. All right, now we're going to take this. Hi, Sassy and Chic and All Things Unique. I love that name. And I'm just going to poke a hole. I was hoping to make a little hidden pocket. And I might do that. But what I might do is not, do the little bling thing I'm going to hang from it, but just not put it on, right? Because I don't want to spend my time doing something that isn't what we're supposed to be doing. And so I want to spend my time doing the bling. So you've been watching all day? Oh, awesome. I'm sure there's been like some amazing things done. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replays afterwards when I'm working tonight on some stuff. Guys, I'm going to use my finger again. I'm going to use my magic trick. And no, this is for nobody but me, guys. It's not going to anybody. This is going to be my journal. So it's not like somebody's going to be like buying this journal. And I wouldn't do that if that was the case. So I really would not. I'm very funny about things like that. So there we go. We've got our little thing there. Now all we need, and we can do a couple of things. I don't know, I might be over too far for some of these, but I have some of these like hooks, you know, like jewelry hooks. I don't know. I might be over a little too far for that, but you can also use, where do I have those at? Oh, right here. I'm like, I know I pulled them over here. You can always use these little things. These little bulb pins, or I don't know what you call them, but exactly. If it's for ourselves. Exactly. Exactly. I just wanted to make it clear, like, if this was for somebody else, I would not do that. But seeing as it's for me, I can make my life easy if I want to. I can choose to make my life easy. And so then we can just put that on there like that. How cute is, well, let me do it this way. How cute is that? Just a little bling hanging from a tag. And so we can take this tag when it's in our journal and we can put it in a little bag. And then that just hangs down from that. We can make these as elaborate or as simple as we want. And it just gives a little something extra to that tag. We could cut, you know, so it looks more like a tag. Could have put it in the center here. That might have been super cute. I really didn't want to cut his ear off, and his ear goes all the way over there. And so, but it's however you want. And that background is the same. If you notice, the background on the tag is the same as the background on the little baggie that it's going to go in. And then you can see he's there. How cute is that going to be in the journal? I may swap out this as I go a little bit more, but we're just going to leave that for now. And we're going to go do something else. So that's how I use this. And then that way I have these already laid out. Usually I have my pattern. I usually work out a pattern. Like I just worked out a pattern on the fly here. But usually my pattern is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm doing a whole bunch of them, I just put however many beads I need. And then for what I'm doing. And thank you. And so then that way I can walk away from it and it's not going to get spilled. I'm not going to be like, what bead did I use? What size was that? What, you know, all of that. So the next thing I want to do is, and this is what I was really hoping to kind of like have already done. This is going to become a pocket, right? These are going to become pockets. I want to have a little tag. Actually, I want these little tags to go in. And this is my art that I created. And so this is going to go in and be inside of there. Oh, it probably would too. It probably would also. I have never done diamond art. I don't know if my eyeballs could take diamond art, to be quite honest with you. But for these, I thought maybe it would be fun if we added a little bit of bling. And so I have my little hot thing here. And I was hoping to have like the actual pockets made. It didn't happen, guys. I'm sorry. But I have these blingy things. Now, I don't know about these because these, I'm going to have to test if they have the sticky on the back. I did not get these. I don't think these have sticky on the back. So I think these would have to be like glued on. So I'm going to set those aside because I don't have the energy for them today. And I will use the ones I know that have the glue on the back of them. And so these are the ones that came from Totally Dazzled, where this came from. And so we're going to use these. Look at, I love the colors, the red, the black, the silver in here. But I was like, you know what? I doubt that they have the sticky on the back. So they're just going to give me a headache. And we have red and we have black. I don't know about black, but maybe black right there. We're going to use these. So you love diamond art? I think it's very pretty. I think it's very pretty. I love some of the images. I love some of the images. I just don't know that I have the the patience. I think that's the word I'm going for. And so we're just going to place this. It's kind of like diamond art. We're just going to place these around and just have fun with them. I'm going to do some red. Come on, pick up. There we go. We're going to just do some red. Just because I love red. I love black and white together. Red, black, and white are like one of my favorite combinations. And so I just think it would be pretty to come up with I want one more. Give me one more. Give me 5. Like some sort of a pattern. I don't know. Something unique. I don't know. That just looks like a rainbow over it. But it's okay. It's going to be just fine what it's going to be. And then this one, because I can get a big one of these, I'm just going to grab a big one and kind of have the big one in the center there. Whoops. Come on. Flip over. Thank you. I don't know. Some sort of a pattern, right? And then come on. I want 3 of these. Something like that. I think that looks right cute. I like odd numbers, so I like things to be in odds, not in evens. So that's why it's like 1, 3, and 5. So something along those lines. Something like that. I don't know. And then we can just take this. Oh, I'm going to have to. Oh, I should have tested that first because these are too little. This one's going to be too big and those are going to be too little. Ugh. Okay. Oh, did I even turn it on? Oh, I didn't turn it on. Oh, good. I was like, I'm going to burn the living bejesus out of me. And it's not going to be funny because I'm going to be having to like be on my P's and Q's. I don't say many curse words, but I'll tell you what, when I burn myself, I might. Like, when pain is involved, I can't promise not to accidentally say something, you know. I had to ask, forgiveness for it, but that's all right because it hurt. Like, that hurt. All right. I should have tested that. I didn't think about it. I just plugged it up and went with it. And I was like, okay. Although I tell you what, these look like they are the same size. Like, really? Really right now? Where's my small one? It looks small until I held it down in front of that one, and I'm like, now I don't know which is which. I think that's smaller. I think that one's smaller than that one. Yeah, this is smaller. Just by a little bit. And that one's larger. Okay. All right. I think we're cooking with gas now. I go until what? 5:30. Okay. I have to stop and think, guys. I don't want to overstay my welcome and not be invited back. I'm pretty sure this one's, yeah. That one's bigger. Okay. We're going to go with that guy and just hope it's small enough that it works. I plugged this thing up earlier, like when I came down here to get ready for things, and I didn't turn it on. So we're going to have to give that a hot minute to heat up. In the meantime, I can fix what I messed up on all my beads here because I messed them all up. All right, you're annoying me. Come on, flip over. Nothing like sticking to your finger. Kind of want like a little zigzaggy pattern. This is the down, and then this is the up. There we go. So tell me, everybody having a good day at work today? Did I put the small one on? Okay. Let's see if it works. And hopefully it won't like, yeah, that's working. Okay, good. For a minute there, I was like, hopefully it won't burn my paper. Like, burn a hole through the paper, that would be not smart, Amanda. I have to touch it with my finger to make sure it's stuck. I'm one of those people that, like, my husband laughs at me because if I use like a screwdriver or like a drill or whatever to put like a screw in or something, I'm always like, I gotta like touch it when it's done just to make sure it's tight. He's like, what is that gonna do? I'm like, I gotta make sure it's tight. He's like, you just know it was tight. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I gotta make sure. All right, let's see here if I can protect the fingers. So, well, unscrew this thing. This thing is hot. Come on. It doesn't have that big of a thread. Come on now. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. I almost need like a little heating pad. Drop that like it's hot. Then we'll wait another second for that one to heat up and we'll put the final one on. I think that's kind of cute. Adds a little something something to our tags, right? And I think these guest checks are just so much fun. They're like, you know, just something different. And I just get them blank and then print on them. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's hot. I'm like, at first I was like, I don't know if that's hot yet, but it's hot. I was like, yeah, that's hot. Okay. I was sliding it down into the hair. I'm like, I don't want it down there. All right, she's stuck. So you can use this. If you don't have one of these, you can get one from Totally Dazzled. I do have an affiliate through them that you can look on my link tree and grab that. But of course, lots of other people do also. And so, but how cute has that tag all of a sudden become? Now we can cut it. And if you cut it, I would recommend cutting it on a little, you know, a cutter like this. And I got 52 million things here because I wasn't sure what to do for this. And I was like, I'm just going to do some different sort of dangles and different sort of tags. And I've got one coming up now that I think you're going to absolutely love. So I'm going to just put it at the 1.5 mark. And I'm just going to cut. And I'm hoping that this theory works. I don't know if it will. We'll see. And so I'm going to cut there. And then I'm going to put this kind of like that. That ain't gonna work, is it? Nope. I got to come more like this. More like that. Okay. It's not quite right, but it's going to be okay for me. It is fun to use different papers and different things. And, you know, it's like a time card, I guess, chaka. Different things like that. They're just fun. And so, you know, I will do the others, and I can always just like, I will measure and just do another little snip, snip. It'll be fine. And if it's not, it's going to be fine. It's just for me. You know, it's all right. But just a little bit of bling. I could add a few more little blings up there. Maybe I will. But that's just an option to use to add bling to your paper. That is super fun. And you can totally control your design. You can totally, you know, have all of that just ready. I like this because it came in this case, guys, and that way I keep everything together and I don't lose my stuff. Yeah, I can lose stuff now. I'm telling you, I can totally lose stuff. I'm not going to put the ones that don't have the stuff in it because I will get confused and I will think it all came together, and it didn't. I'll put my thing away when it's hot. I just need to clear my deck a little bit here. And so the last, I don't know if it'll be the last thing I show. This will take the most time, but I just wanted to show that and show like how easy something like that just adds to your little ephemera printouts. No, it's not the last thing I want to show because I want to show a cute little paper clip in a minute. But we've got these also, and I want to do a fun little dangle on here. And whoops. I'm going to put that over here with that, and that way I'll put that away. And so we're going to do it very much the same way. Where's my little specialty dangle things? Oh, here they are. And so this might take a hot minute. So these are like what you can use in bracelets if you have, or necklaces, if you have like more than one strand, right? Remember those little daisies? Hey, Michelle, how are you? You remember those little daisies? Well, these are like, there's 5 of them. And so you can have multiple strands. You can have 2, you can have 5, you can have 3, whatever, right? I'm thinking it would be fun to put these on because we're all a little mad here, right? So why not be a little wild and mad? I don't know. I think so. So I'm going to go back to my beads that I pulled out. I'm going to grab a few more because I may not want these for those. I don't know. I don't know what I want, guys. All I know is I have the beads. I have the beads. So this is another box of beads. I love that color. I'm just pulling out some colors that I love. And that I think would be fun and not like tear my eyeballs out. I got a few that would be like, if I were going to use those, I'd be like, let's go tear my eyeballs out. And I really want my eyeballs. And so, okay. Kind of like those. I'm looking for maybe these. They're kind of some wild color ones. I have some others that I'm looking for that I'm not seeing right off. Now, where did they go? Oh, there they are. Here they be. I like those. Okay. And then is this the other one I'm looking for? Maybe. I need to get some smaller beads, like some that are this size. Like, I need some smaller ones. I have a lot of big beads, but not a lot of small beads. I think they're small black. They might be like the other ones. They might be the exact same. I don't know. I can't tell. All right. And then I already have those out here. Okay. So we just have a few out here. If I want to grab some, we'll grab some. Oh, I didn't mean to leave these out. I don't want that color. I don't want that color. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to create like 3 different ones. And just going to take these. I thought I'd gotten some of that color of these. Oh, no, I don't want these. Never mind. I want these. Actually, we're going to do that, and I'm going to grab one of these because one of ours is going to be longer than the others. And so we're going to connect the 2 together. And so how many have done like necklaces, bracelets, etc.? Tell me if you have done that. I'm kind of new to that world, so And in fact, I kind of, you know, kind of got this for a project that I'm doing, and I'm not saying what it is. For the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack, but it's going to be something super cool. But anyway, I'm curating December, so we're going to put one of these on the end of our 3, right? Just because I like starting with these. I like my nails, but sometimes it'd be easier if I did not have them. Y'all feel that way? Like sometimes it'd be easier if I didn't have them. But then again, I still couldn't pick them up because my other nails, I didn't have no nails. So there's that. All right. So we've got those. And then we're just going to create our little pattern. And so I like the black and white. And in fact, I had a little box that had like some white ones in it. Do I have enough? I have 4. I do have enough. Good. Because I can use these little suckers up. So let's do a black, a white. I'm going to do a small clear. And then I'm going to do another black to top this one off, right? So there's that. Look how pretty that is. So we're going to do all 3 of these the same. I'm going to do a black, a white, a clear. Normally I would put these in this little thing, but right now I'm just saving time because I only got like 5 minutes and I want to try to finish this. I don't know if I can in 5 minutes because, you know, but I will finish it. And then we're going to do the exact same thing for this one. A black. The white. Come on. The clear. The black. Whoops. Now, this is where it's going to vary. We've got our the little hook one, right, that we're going to hook onto. And so for this one, I'm going to start with the black because I want to kind of start, but then we're going to throw our pattern off. I'm going to put the white. No, I'm not going to put the white. This is where I'm going to throw the pattern off, and I'm going to use this red. Right? I'm going to use this clear. I'm going to go to another red. And I'm going to go to a black. And there's one thing I'm going to change. I'm going to come back to this one. This is the one that's going to be connected. And then I'm going to come back there and add a silver, add a clear. And so I've got just a couple minutes. Up after me is Stephanie with Sassy and Chic and All Things Unique. And so she will be on at 5:30. All you have to do is refresh your browser and you will be able to watch her. And so I'm going to finish this up and I'm going to post a picture of it and then you'll see how it all works out. I'm going to do the exact same thing with these that I did for this little dangle. I'm going to make these little hooks. I'm going to attach this one to that one. And then I'm going to attach them into here and hook it on. So you will all see that. I'm just going to work until my time is up at 5:30. But basically, we'll put together the long one now. And then we can, you'll see the other. So I've got a minute. It doesn't take a minute, I don't think. Maybe it does, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to be off at 5:30 regardless, and I'll just post a picture and it'll be fine. This part is just a rinse and repeat of what we've already done before that I showed you kind of step by step. And so just going to grab that. Oops. I'm just going to keep going around. Come on. Bend, bend, bend. Until we have a nice little circle. And then we're going to do the same thing over here with this one. This one I don't even think needs to be cut because I've come up with it for so, for so long, for so high. I don't even think it needs to. Okay, guys, it's 5:30. Stephanie is up. Go say hi to her. I will see you all later. I hope you loved this. I will post pictures. Y'all have a great night. Bye.